artificial intelligence is definitely evolving, but are you evolving? What if the greatest risk for a CEO is not the artificial intelligence itself, but to evolve human consciousness? There are a lot of CEOs investing a lot of time in artificial intelligence, but what they are not doing, they are not investing in the operational system that uses this artificial intelligence, and that's the human consciousness. Because in truth, artificial intelligence is not taking the decisions, but the quality of your human consciousness does. We all know that we are in the biggest technology shift ever in history. And we also know that artificial intelligence can process and navigate information much quicker than a human being. But here are the real questions. Can you perceive what an artificial intelligence cannot? Can you see and recognize patterns? Can you navigate through uncertainties without having all data? And can you take decisions wisely without having all data available? Because leadership in these days is not about information. Leadership is about perception, and perception depends on the human consciousness. Quantum physics offers a really interesting perspective. Because reality, before it becomes measurable, everything exists as infinite possibilities. And this state is called the state of superposition in quantum physics. And once you observe, the possibility collapses into reality. And whether you see that scientifically or metaphorically or philosophically, one thing is for sure, the observer matters. And as a CEO, we spend enormous time investing in strategies and markets, in understanding teams. But what we rarely do, we do not understand the observer who's making the decisions. Because the decisions is filtered through the level of consciousness the observer holds. Technology amplifies. Technology does not transform. If fear leads, AI amplifies fear. If ego leads, AI amplifies ego. If clarity leads, AI amplifies clarity. Technology is a leverage, and consciousness determines the direction. Therefore, our human consciousness needs to grow faster than technologies, because otherwise it simply creates bigger problems at a faster speed. That's why I created Quantum Leadership Mastery, which follows 3 steps. The first one is awareness. That means you become aware of your unconscious pattern. You do shadow work, you integrate the shadow and understand why you take the decisions, what is driving you. And the second step is alignment. That means you create coherence between your mind, your heart, and your nervous system, and you take coherent decisions. And the third step is creation. That means your perspective changes, your consciousness changes, and so does your reality, and your result changes. And that's where real quantum leaps happen. Not because you work harder, but you operate from a different level of awareness. If you are a leader who want to go beyond and lead beyond artificial intelligence and learn how consciousness can become your competitive advantage, please subscribe my channel, Quantum Leadership Mastery, because leadership is not about strategy anymore. It is about the evolution of your human consciousness.